Now, there are other phones besides the touch phone with the freezing trick.
Let's find out how the LG Dare is at doing basic things like making and receiving calls. If you haven't already been caught up in the iPhone hype, LG wants you to try a touchscreen on a different network, the Dare. With a 3-inch touchscreen that recognizes handwriting, a 3.2 megapixel camera / camcorder, and stereo Bluetooth, it dares Apple to up the ante. Since it's on Verizon, a host of VCast media is at your fingertips, so get ready to drop $199 in addition to a contract.
All right, we finally got our hands on this thing for you guys.
Yeah, so you can shut up about it.
It's so pretty. It's a lot lighter than most phones out there, but how does it compare with Jesus' phone?
Well, it is a little lighter and smaller than the iPhone. You can see right there. I'm holding these two up. It's just about as thin right there, but it does fit nicely into your pocket. The large 3-inch screen takes up most of the device, but we like that they included the call buttons on the bottom down here, so that part's really cool.
That's nice. Okay, but which touchscreen is better? This, Instinct, iPhone, what do we got?
You know, I always say when people ask me this, if you've never played with the iPhone, you know, you would think it was a fine touchscreen, but just when, you know, Apple just really got it right with the touchscreen. But I will say that this one is the best LG touchscreen we've seen so far. Scrolling and tapping and sliding is easy. Typing on the virtual keyboard is a little bit tough, and it's easy to accidentally hit the wrong keys, and there's no autocorrect. So
sucks.
yeah, and the handwriting is cool, but it's not really useful. There's no stylus or anything. You have to do it with your finger, and that's a little weird.
With your fat fingers.
With your fat finger, that's right. But you can also customize your home screen by dragging and dropping icons. It does have a ton of functionality, but it just feels sort of plasticky when you're poking on it all the time.
Yeah, but you know what it does?
What?
Makes calls.
Oh, in my face!
What?
Yeah, I know.
All right, but
you're right.
it also has stereo Bluetooth on it too.
Right.
So what else can it do that the iPhone can't?
A bunch of stuff. The 3.2 megapixel camera takes great pictures, but the LED flash, which is supposed to be one of the extra special features, makes everything look kind of bluish. There's no Wi-Fi, but Verizon's EVDO. Oh, look at that. That's our cranky elderly stage manager, Andy. The EVDO is incredibly fast for the full HTML browser, but it's just not the same as the iPhone. You know, Wi-Fi is Wi-Fi, and there's no two ways about it.
Yeah.
You also get all the usual VCast media, which is available, and some people say, like, yeah, it's just like the iPhone content, and I'm like, tard, because it's not at all, because the iPhone is like a lifestyle.
Yes.
You have your apps and everything, and then, yeah, VCast media, but it's just not the same thing.
You can't pretend to drink beer.
No,
you
can't pretend to drink a beer.
You can't put up those awesome little smiley faces
follow your
on
your stocks
Dare.
or play Miss Pac-Man or anything.
Can I say something else though? I actually have the LG Voyager, which to me, hey, Mr. I show off my iPhone every day.
What are you talking about? I don't know what you're talking about. What do you mean?
We're gonna do a comparison that's not the iPhone. I have the Voyager, which to me is kind of like the baby version of this phone, but really the biggest difference is that the Voyager has the awesome flip-up keyboard thing,
right?
And this one I think takes better pictures, but other than that, there's not that much difference. So if you want to save $150, I go Voyager instead of LG Dare.
Well, if Gadget Prom was your segment, you could say that, but it's not.
Hey,
so
you know what?
I'm gonna go ahead and say.
You know what? Time out. You like stealing my lines all the time, so it was time that I took over for once.
Listen, Hardwick and Hayslip. You know what I love about our names? Hardwick, there's no question that's phallic. Hayslip sounds like a part of the vagina. I'm just gonna go ahead and say it. It does.
What? Are watching this show.
Well, then they obviously already know that. It's their last name too. No, seriously.
Right now.
Doctor, I think I tore my hayslip last night. You see, it sounds reasonable to say it that way, right?
I need therapy.
So I guess we should figure out if we should spend $200 with a contract on it.
Fine. Do you want to spend $200 on the Dare or what?
Listen, if you want, you did hit me in the face earlier. If you want a sleek device and you need great call quality as well as an excellent network, the Dare is the perfect choice. You know, the iPhone is a better device, but Verizon kicks AT&T in the nards every time on reliability.
All right, what's the rating?
88%. That is a B+. Actually got a higher rating than the iPhone because of all the firmware and problems and stuff.
Yeah, that's better than your iPhone.
It's 3% higher. You know, again, the iPhone is good, but this little guy is the best LG we've seen so far.
You know, I'm kind of crying, by the way.
And I always say, try it for 30 days. You know, if you want to try the phone for 30 days, you can always return it. Yeah.
You know what you can't return?
What?
What you said to me.
I'm sorry.
Broke my heart.
But you hit me in the face earlier.
Fine, whatever.
All right, let's hug it out. Come here.
Aw.
You're okay. All right, that's it for Gadget Prod. Remember, for even more of the latest news on computers and tech, check out g4tv.com/thefeed.